Assalamu alaikum. I'm Shujaat Ali from Medicos Lectures by Shujaat, and today our topic is glial cells of CNS. Glial cells of CNS microglia. Microglia, they are the smallest of central nervous system, smallest in central nervous system, and they are phagocytotic, self-eaters. They remove debris and act like macrophages and move in response to the infection. Response to infections. They are also act as oligodendrocytes. Oligodendrocytes. In oligodendrocytes, glial cells are large and possesses a body and processes of the oligodendrocytes form myelin sheath form by processes, and the main role of oligodendrocytes is speed up transmission. Above two microglia and oligodendrocytes are the glial cells of central nervous system. Now we look at the glial cells of peripheral nervous system. First is satellite cell. We are looking here. Satellite cell. Here we have an axon, cell body, dorsal root, and posterior root ganglion. And satellite cells are right here in near between cell body. Here the second type in peripheral nervous system of glial cells is neuroeliminocites. Neuroeliminocites or Schwann cells are right here. Neurofibril nodes or nodes of Ranvier are here. Here is an axon, myelin sheath and nucleus. Now we are discussing the glial cells in peripheral nervous system. Glial cells in peripheral nervous system. They are satellite cells, in case of satellite cells are flattened cells and cover some somas mean cell bodies, somas of ganglias, and separate the surrounding tissues and fluid. Satellite cells are also act as separator between surrounding tissues and fluid. And now we have neuroeliminocites, that are the type of Schwann cells. Neuroeliminocite, second type of central in peripheral nervous system glial cells. Second type is neuroeliminocite. Their main role is myelination of peripheral nervous system. Now we are discussing the myelination, its process and its complete procedure and its role. Myelination is a process in which a part of axon is wrapped by a myelin sheath. Axons are wrapped by a myelin sheath. It forms a protective coating and in appearance it is glossy white. And in the functions of myelin sheath, its main functions is to support the axon, protect the axon and insulate the axon. In support, in protection and in insulation of the axons, myelin sheath has its main role. Here we can see the diagrams, the overlapping in the inner layer of plasma, cytoplasm of the neuroeliminocites and myelin sheath. The overlapping when it's completely start and at its peak stage, the neuroeluminocytes and the cytoplasm are pushed to the periphery of the cell and the myelin sheath is formed. Here we look at the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is right here, complete myelin sheath, and here is a nucleus. And all the cytoplasm and neuroeluminocytes are pushed toward the periphery at the peak stage of now we are comparing the myelination in central nervous system. Here is a central nervous system and here is a myelination in peripheral nervous system. In central nervous system we have oligodendrocytes, axons, neurofibril nodes and myelin sheath, and it's a procedure in central nervous system. In case of peripheral nervous system we have neuroeluminocytes and in central we have oligodendrocytes, and here is a neuron cell body, here is a neurofiber nodes, and here is the axons in case of peripheral nervous system, and we have this in case of central nervous system, oligodendrocytes. Now I compare the difference between myelinated nerve impulse and unmyelinated nerve impulse. In case of myelinated nerve impulse, nerve can jump from one neurofibril node to another neurofibril node, jump, and jumping impulse we called it as saltatory impulse. And myelinated nerve impulse require less energy as compared to the unmyelinated impulse. And in case of unmyelinated nerve impulse, it requires more energy and is continuous throughout the body, does not jump from one neurofibril node to another, does not jump continuous throughout the body. Now we are looking at the regeneration process of axons in the peripheral nervous system. Regeneration of axons. Axons in PNS. An axon is vulnerable to cut. It can damage in peripheral nervous system, and the damage in peripheral nervous system depends upon three factors. First, amount of damage. Second, growth factor, and the third is distance between damaged area and effectors region. Damaged area and effector region. Regeneration depends upon following three factors. In structure of nerve is basically a cable-like bundle of parallel axons. Cable-like bundle of parallel axons. Three types of connective tissue wrappings in structure of nerve. First is endoneurium. It is a delicate layer of loose connective tissue. Second is perineurium. It is a cellular fibrous layer of connective tissue. And wrap around the axons into fascicles. And in case of epineurium is a thick layer and encloses the entire nerve and provides support and protection. Thank you so much guys. Inshallah in the next video we will discuss about spinal cord and its anatomy. Thank you so much.